stone vet. I hit the ground running when I'm invading your country. Instill with honor and discipline. Throw my guns like onyx, dressed in camo with ammo for every situation I handle. They got us marching and stepping by my platoon, you get trampled.
What's up, guys? RNG here from the Stone Vet USMC, man. Happy Wednesday. I know, guys, I missed you guys last week. I know you guys probably don't even realize that I wasn't here last week. I didn't realize it until like a Tuesday night. Took the family out on vacation. We went down to Texas. God, I hate Texas, dude. But I went down to Texas, took them to Great Wolf Lodge. I got to go hang out with, I got to take them to Great Wolf Lodge to go, like a little mini vacation for them. I mean, we were supposed to take them to Disney World this year, but with the whole COVID thing going on, it's been chaotic, man. I want to give a huge shout out to Elevated Hemp Solutions, man. These guys are, they're paying me. They're paying me to promote what they're doing, their amazing products that they got over there at their store, man. I was just going through it to see exactly, man, they got all kinds of stuff, dude. They got good hemp flour. It's got great reviews. They got topicals. They got tinctures. They got all kinds of stuff for your pets as well, man. They got some great products over there. And so I've just got to give a huge shout out to Elevated Hemp Solution for supporting me and what I'm doing here at the Stone Vet USMC. Go check them out, man. If you want to try some tinctures and some stuff that they have, like I tell you guys, go and check out their CBD products. They got some good CBD products over there. Check out what they're doing and how they're doing what they're doing. And when you go to checkout, you know what's even better, dude? You get 25% off when you apply a coupon code. Type in VTT25 off. You get 25% off your entire purchase. That's a great freaking deal, man. Especially if you're curious and you're wanting to try something out with CBD, trying to figure out how CBD can help and how it can work, man. The only thing I tell you guys is that watch out if you do get drug tested, because it does contain THC. Their CBD oil does contain THC. Check it out. Look at their products. That's one thing that I stress about. If you are in a position, a federal position or any kind of position that requires drug testing on a regular periodical basis, this tincture is probably not the best one for you because it does contain THC. Granted, it's within the legal limit of the hemp farm bill that came out in 2019. That Trump signed off, saying that it is legal to have up to 0.3% of THC in hemp. But for any position out there that requires drug testing, once that thing converts over to Delta 9, now you're going to pop on a piss test, regardless if it's medicinal cannabis or if it's a CBD that does have the legal limit of hemp THC in it, man. Go check out Elevated Hemp Solutions, man. I appreciate Elevated Hemp Solutions supporting the Stone Vet USMC, trying to educate people and trying to break that stigma of medicinal cannabis and what actual hemp and CBD can actually do for our bodies, how it can cure us from our anxieties, our depressions, and just uplift us and put us in a better mood than besides all the pharmaceuticals that they continue pounding down our throats at the VA, man. It's almost the last week, dude. It's the 14th. September 18th is the last day you can vote at the Veteran Podcast Awards. Get over there and vote. If you haven't voted for me yet, I'm upset. You better get over there and vote for the Stone Vet USMC if you want to continue seeing this show and being able to push it, dude. Like I told you guys, I want to bring home that Warhammer. Veteran Trash Talk themselves are in the categories as well, which is freaking awesome. We're not in the same categories, which makes it even better because now you can vote for both of us, for Veteran Trash Talk and for the Stone Vet USMC. I want to get out there. I want to make sure that I am the best USMC podcast out there. All right, like I tell you guys, if you guys don't like listening to me, there's plenty of veteran podcasts out there. I think in the Veteran Podcast Awards, there's 45 different veteran-owned podcasts. And like I tell you guys, some of y'all might enjoy my voice. Some of y'all might think I'm annoying as hell, but it is what it is, man. Get over there to VeteranPodcastAwards.com and make sure you vote for Veteran Trash Talk and the Stone Vet USMC. Closing, the last day to vote is on the 18th. It closes out on the 18th. So get over there and vote for us. They said that we'll know the results come October 4th, October 5th, one of those 2 days. Hopefully not too long, but you know, they got to gather all the votes and make sure everybody's rated in the right categories and make sure whoever is the overarching getting the most votes type of person is to win. Get over to VeteranPodcastAwards.com and get over there and vote for Trash Talk and the Stone Vet USMC, man. So, yeah, I missed you guys last week. I had to call Nick up and say, hey, dude, I can't do a show because I'm at Great Wolf Lodge in Texas. Grapevine. Was it Grapevine, Texas? I think is where it's at. Yeah. Man, I hate going to Texas, dude. For all you guys in Texas, I don't know how you guys do it every day. You guys don't know how to drive. I tell you what, the wife drives. Every time we go on a road trip, she drives because me, I can't stay awake long enough to actually drive. So I try to stay awake to try to keep her motivated, keep driving forward, right? And it's just the way it's always been. It's worked out for us because I hate driving, and especially the ignorance that's in Texas when it comes to driving, dude. Man, people just get over in your lane. They don't even look to see if you're even there. They just get over there. I was like, these guys are crazy, dude. Texas, man, it's freaking horrible, dude. I'm just like, why in the hell? But I was like, we got to go somewhere else. We got to go up north, out west, or out east. I'm tired of going south of Texas. I got my family's in Texas. I got a lot of my family in Texas, but they're in the very southern part of Texas, like San Antonio, Edinburgh, McAllen, down there, like damn near Mexico. Like you could spit and hit Mexico from their front porch. Like, don't lie. That's where they from, you know? But you guys in Texas, how do you guys do it every day, man? Fucking, and now I guess all the Californians are coming out to Texas as well. And I was out in California when I got out of boot camp forever ago. Went and visited one of my buddies, a drill instructor. Went and spent some time with his wife and himself. And we got on the highway, and those guys, they do it 90 to nothing on the highway. And they don't even care. They said, don't be in the front, don't be in the back. You want to be in the middle of the pack. I was like, damn, you guys got it down on how you're supposed to drive out here. And I guess they're all coming to Texas now, though, because I think we went through Fort Worth, dude. My wife wanted to go to she wanted to go to Great Wolf just to give the kids a vacation, because with everything that's going on with COVID and everything else, we weren't gonna be able to take them to Disney World, because now they're saying at Disney World 2-year-olds have to wear face masks, and I'm like, I can't even get my 2-year-old to wear a diaper. How the hell am I gonna get them to wear a face mask? You know? I don't know if you guys have any little kids. Like I said, I got a bang of kids, dude. I got 7 of them. And you guys know that from listening to my show on a regular basis, dude. So, yeah, and I was like, well, let's go to Great Wolf, you know. And I still got a bunch of leave I got to burn. I'm trying to figure out where to burn it at the end of the year. And so we went and did that, you know. We went and did that. We spent like 3 or 4 days, like 3 days at Great Wolf, you know. And trust me, it hurt the piggy bank a little bit, you know, but it was cheaper than Disney. I'll tell you that much. It was cheaper than Disney. It was a great time. We all had a great time. I mean, they got this beautiful indoor water park. Like, you got slides. You got a place for little kids. Like I said, I got a 1-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 4-year-old. And they had an area just for them, which was great, because, I mean, if you ever try to take care of kids in the water, in any pool or anything, it's hard, because if they can't touch the ground. But here at Great Wolf, they had their own little water park for the little kids. They had slides, and, I mean, the water went up to their waist. It went up to like a foot deep. A foot and a half deep is the deepest part of it, which is great, dude, right? Because most 2-year-olds and 3-year-olds are taller than a foot, right? And so they had a great time. And then they had places for my bigger kids, man. My 10-year-old, my 7-year-old, my 16-year-old. They had big slides for them to go down. They had lazy rivers, and they just had a bunch of cool things for the kids to do there. It was great. It was awesome. We had an amazing time. And of course, after we got done with that, my wife, you know, if you guys watch HGTV, my wife loves HGTV. She's always loved it. She's like, let's go to Waco. They just made some updates down there in the Magnolia farms, you know, the silos and stuff. If you guys haven't been out that way, man, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool stuff to see, especially if you see it on TV on a regular basis. Then you actually get to go experience it firsthand. It's pretty cool, man. They did some cool stuff out there, and I got some pretty cool pictures. They actually built a what do they call it, wiffle ball park, where Babe Ruth stood during the Great Depression times. And he went through and he put the foot down and some memorable sayings and stuff like that. And it was pretty cool, dude. I enjoyed it. It was cool to be able to see that and see that kind of history and that kind of stuff, you know. Because, I mean, that's one thing we're losing in our country right now, is the history that founded us to make us who we are today as American citizens, right? We are in the country of the free because of those who fought for our freedom, to ensure that we weren't taken over by any kind of tyranny, man. It's crazy. It's crazy to see, man. Now we made it home. We're all good. Now we're all sick. My 7-year-old daughter, while we was on vacation, she's just like, when we get home, we're all going to get sick. And I'm like, why would you say that? And she's like, it always happens. Every time we go somewhere, if we ever leave the house for a long period of time, we always come back sick. And now we all got colds. I'm fighting a cold right now. I was doing fine, and then yesterday it smacked me in the face, and I'm like, oh, this sucks, you know. And luckily I got a new boss, which I've worked with for the past 6 years. He was a coworker, now he's my boss. And he's like, you know, I called him. I said, I think my daughter had COVID. I think my 10-year-old had COVID. We did the at-home COVID test, and he saw it had a slight line in it. And then we tested her again yesterday, and there was no line. So I was like, maybe she didn't have it. Maybe she had it and now it's gone, or whatever the case may be. Whatever it is, you know. And I told the boss, I said, we came up slight positive. We're going to test her again, and we're going to see if it come back negative. It came back negative, and I told him, because I was supposed to be going into work this week. I was supposed to go in Monday, Tuesday, and I was telling her I was going to work from home Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, as my schedule is. And he's like, nah, just stay home the rest of the week. I said, oh, man, that's awesome. I appreciate it. He said, dude, you work better from home than you do when you're in the office. I said, hey, however I can fool you guys to make you think I'm a hard worker, let's do it. I'll stay home. I love being able to stay at home, man. Now I'm able to do these shows on my lunchtime and hang out with you guys and just talk nonsense with you guys on the camera, And so I'm staying at home right now. I said, luckily, I got to stay home because, man, I feel like dog crap, dude. I am freaking sick as can be right now. My nose is all stuffed up. My freaking face is hurting. My eyeballs are hurting, My wife's like, haha, now I got you. Because I was taking care of everybody else, and now she's like, no. She's like, now you're sick. She's like, you've been sick. I was like, I had a little something, but I didn't know what it was. So, the wifey, her, she's all natural remedies and natural healing. So she's pounding yarrow and black walnut and elderberry down our throats to get us all cleaned up, and then using garlic and lemon to clean out our systems and stuff like that. She knows what to do. She's taken care of us for so long. She knows exactly what to do, man. But that's just one of the things, it's one of the biggest scares going around right now, because if you get sick, you're like, damn, do I got COVID for real? I hate to see it, but I mean, if we have it, we have it. You don't, especially with the bullshit that's going on in our country, dude, with the tyranny that's coming on, man. I don't know how many of you guys would be with me, but things are starting to get stupid, it seems like. I don't know how many of y'all caught Biden's speech last Thursday talking about he's going to mandate everybody to get vaccinated, regardless of where you work. I'm a federal employee, and he said all federal employees will be required to get the fucking vaccination. I don't know about you guys, but I'm an American citizen. You can't mandate me to do shit. I fought for the freedom to choose what I want to do. Within the legal limits, of course, right? Within the legal limits, I'm free. This is the land of the free because of the brave, right? But for a president of the United States to say he's going to mandate me to get a vaccination, it's uncalled for. I don't know how you guys feel about that. He said 80 million people are still unvaccinated. He said we are protecting the vaccinated from the unvaccinated. How in the hell are you doing that? What makes you think you're going to get 80 million people to get this vaccine? Let me tell you what. Remember those freaking thousands of people that took over, that rioted at the Capitol? You think that was bad? You come out and try to mandate a vaccination on a bunch of disgruntled veterans like myself? You think that the Capitol riot was bad when Trump was there? You have no idea. I had a buddy of mine, Maddie, who just came, who I've been talking with on my Facebook group over the Stone Vet USMC. He's a Navy vet. He sent me over an article, and it stated that Biden is going to take away all veteran health care benefits if we're unvaccinated. You're going to do what, sir? It said if you were going in for chemotherapy and you have not had at least one shot of the vaccination, you can't get chemotherapy. Excuse me, sir, what'd you say? You're telling me that because I don't want your vaccination, that you're not going to allow me to get my medical service that I earned for serving this country? For you guys, I don't know how that makes you feel. For me, it frustrates me. It's one of those things that we're going to have to keep an eye on, because I'll start at the bottom and work with my senators and say what the hell's going on. But if my senators can't do their job, we're going to have to take matters into our own hands. You think the riots were crazy when that took over when Trump was in office? And they ain't seen nothing yet. When you start mandating us to do stupid crap like this to get a shot, that, oh, it's FDA approved now. I'm sorry, dude. I don't give a damn what it is. You're not mandating me to get a shot that I don't believe in. Like, seriously, dude, have you not seen? Look, there's a website out there. I have to look it up myself. There's a website out there, and it tells you everything that's happened from the people who's gotten the shot. How many hospitalizations, how many urgent care visits, how many doctor's visits, how many deaths. It has a whole list of everything that has happened since people have gotten this shot, right? It's disgusting, dude. Like, you can't, the tyranny's coming, but what are you guys going to do? It was pretty cool. I was having problems with my internet yesterday, dude. Like, I got a brand new modem. You know, I'm with AT&T. I'm with AT&T because they provide me the best internet in my area. What's your internet? What's the best internet in your area? For me, it's AT&T. I got fiber, my own fiber line, right? That's the best, right? I got fast download, fast upload speeds. I can do anything I need to, right? I had a guy, Brandon, come over, a young guy. He says he's about 33 years old. Cool guy, dude. You know what I'm saying? He's a cool guy. Like I tell you guys, I like listening to people's objectives, and I like listening to other people. I like to hear how they view life, And he's a young guy. He's 33. He's a little bit younger than me, And we was talking, and I we were talking about this whole ordeal about how you gonna do it. And he was like, "Man, I don't get it, dude." And like I said, he's a young guy. He's a young guy, and he said he voted for Obama because he was black. Like majority of people who did, right? Majority of the country did, African Americans said, I voted for him because he's black, And hey, I give it to you. I mean, if I saw a Mexican guy running for president, I'd probably vote for him too, just to see what he could do for our country, And then he said when Trump took over, he said that's when I started actually looking at politics and actually understanding it and finding out what's going on. And he's like, I'm almost a conspiracy theorist now. I said, hey, dude, welcome to the club, man. How many of you guys are conspiracy theorists and always coming up with new and crazy things? I like listening to some of them. Some of them are crazy. I listened to one on TikTok, and this guy was like, because you get the mRNA, now you're no longer like a human being entitled to your Second Amendment and your First Amendment rights. Now you are a trans being or some weird shit. I don't know. I don't understand it. But I was like, some of them conspiracy theories, they reach out far for some things, man. But Brandon was a cool guy, man. I appreciate him coming out. He came out and he thought it'd be an easy job, He replaced my line, replaced my modem, and he closed out the job. Within like an hour because it was a little bit of work. And that guy stayed here for an extra 4 hours. He was here till about 8 o'clock last night, Central Standard Time, trying to get my internet back up and running because he's like, I've never dealt with this situation before. It was some weird registration thing with my modem and my account. It was weird, and he was able to get it up and running after 4 hours. He spent 4 hours here trying to get my internet up and running, and then he goes to tell me, he's like, man, I'm not even getting paid because I closed your job out. I said, oh man. But it's hard to find good Americans that are willing to take care of people. He was willing to take care of me. He wasn't even getting paid anymore, and he was still here. He was still here grinding, trying to ensure that I got my internet up and running. You know me, like anybody else, I got to have internet. I got a lot of kids. We don't have cable. Internet runs my whole house. Everything runs off the internet. And for a lot of you guys, probably the same thing, man. But I appreciate Brandon for you coming out here, hanging out, and able to talk, dude. Able to chat and just talk about life in general, because that's what a lot of us need. A lot of us need an outlet to be able to listen to people, to just have people listen to us and listen to what we're struggling with. We're all struggling with something, man. It's a season for everybody. Right now, our season is sick. You got some seasons where you feel as though the whole world's crumbling. Everything's falling apart. You can't pay this bill. You got somebody coming after you trying to sue you. You can't pay. There's just a lot of shit. How you gonna feed your kids and all this other stuff? Man, we all go through the seasons. It happens. It sucks. But keep your head up, man. I was trying to figure out like a cool tag outline. I saw a lot of cool words, call it cool sayings, a lot of cool sayings, man. One that caught my attention was like, the world needs you, needs who you are. It's true. We're all different. And the world does need every one of us because we're able to make a difference in somebody's life. If it ain't to your buddy, to your left, to your right, but you never know who you could actually reach out to. That's why I love shooting the show, because I don't know who I can reach out to, because I'm in multiple countries now. I'm not just in the U.S. I'm across the world. I'm worldwide now. But if you guys are listening to the show, man, I appreciate you guys hanging out and listening to my chaos and my nonsense, dude. Listening to what I'm doing, what I'm able to do. Maybe I can bring it together more, make it sound better or something. I don't know. I just like doing this because I get to get this crap off my chest and get to hang out with you guys and let you guys listen to my nonsense, man. Well, it's getting close to the end, dude. I appreciate you guys listening to me, listening to what I got to say, how I feel about what's going on in the world and the politics, man. Remember, Congress is out to kill you. They're not out to save you. It's like Ronald Reagan, the great Ronald Reagan, right? He's probably one of the best. One of the best presidents that had the best sayings. I'll tell you that much. You know, he said the most terrifying phrase is, "I'm from the government and I'm here to help." Look it up. I love it. It's true. Ain't nobody from the government here to help you. You have to take care of yourself, take care of your own. All the government wants to do is kill you. Look at the shots. Thank you guys for hanging out with me on this Wednesday. Hopefully I got you over that hump. If you missed my last episode with Johnny Mo Media from Straight Talk Podcast, man, it was a great episode. I loved hanging out with Johnny Mo Media. Go check out that episode. This Friday, I got Will from I Am Not a Veteran. he's got some cool. He's a libertarian. If you guys don't know what a libertarian is, you don't want to miss this episode this Friday, dude. It's a great episode. Every episode's a great episode. I love everybody I'm able to bring on the show and hang out with me, man. Are you a libertarian? You probably a libertarian. You don't even realize it, man. I tell you guys, I don't care if you're left. I don't care if you're right. I don't care if you're libertarian. You do you. I do me. And we work together to ensure that we keep this country going strong, man. Don't forget to go over to Elevated Hemp Solutions. And when you go to checkout, after you checked out all the cool products that they have, don't forget to check out with VTT25 off so you can get 25% off your entire purchase, man. That's a good deal. That's better than your veteran discount, your 10% veteran discount, man. Don't forget to go head over to Veteran Podcast Awards. Make sure you vote for the Stone Vet USMC and Veteran Trash Talk. We're trying to bring this thing home for you guys. It's because of you guys we're able to do this, man. I appreciate you guys supporting us and supporting everything we do, man. Don't forget to check out my episode this Friday over the Stone Vet USMC on YouTube and on every audio platform you can listen to podcasts on, man. Great episode coming with Will from I Am Not a Veteran. Thanks for hanging out with me on this Wednesday, man. Remember, hit the Stone Vet. We got your six.
For my enemies trying to do me some harm, I fight for your freedom of speech and your right to bear arms. When I say I got your six, that means I got your back. But what else would you expect coming from the Stone Vet? 1, 2, 3, 4 for my country, I go hardcore. Army, Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard, Marines.